Ali from Palau, Ula from Fiji, Hafade from Marian Islands, Hello Oleketa from the Solomon Islands, Hello Oleketa from Papua New Guinea, Iokwe from Marshall Islands, Yorana from Tahiti, Kiora from New Zealand, Kia Yorana from the Cook Islands, Aloha from the King of Tonga, and Talofa from Tuvalu and Samoa. Well, it is a pleasure to see everybody again today, and you are back here on the School Talk Story with Dr. T and the Ukulele Dad show. It's good to see everybody. I just wanted to remind you that this show is brought to you by the National Pacific Islander Education Network, also known as NPI. Yep, we have a new treasurer now. Her name is Dr. Charlene Shimada. Thank you, Charlene, for helping us. And let me just post up here. This is our program for today. But something very important here is if you go here in the chat, if you go to this Facebook group, you can find the music. We also have it here on this Google Drive. Yeah, look at that. So we're doing the more we get together. Not bad, huh? So, yep, so take a look at those. And then finally, everybody, this is a show to help take care of ourselves. It's a self-care show. So just take a look down here. I'll post also in the chat. This is our Cal Hope Wellness live chat. They also have an 833-317 number. And then we have a 415 Pacific Islander Wellness Initiative number. So those are individuals that are trained to help you out. And then we have our 988 number. That's also very important too, because if things aren't going too well, just call 988 and they'll help you out. Well, today we are going to talk about our friends in the Marshall Islands. So Iokwe to my friend QB and all of my other friends there. But these are the beautiful Marshall Islands. And then this, I don't know if you can see, yeah, you can see it. This is their beautiful flag, and I'll bring that up also as well. But here we go, QB. Let me tell you about the Marshall Islands. Yeah, I've got a lot of notes here. Let's see if I get it right. So the Marshall Islands were named after the British captain John Marshall, who discovered them. They are a sovereign nation. They are independent of the United States. They are part of the COFA, which is the Compact of Free Association with the United States. They are part of Micronesia. There are 29 coral atolls and 5 islands. So let me see if I can get these names right. Sometimes I mess up. We have the Ratak Island chain, the Ralik Island chain, and they do speak Marshallese as well as English there, and the capital is Majuro. And it is 181.43 kilometers in size. 95.6% of the people are Marshallese. And then also 1.1% are Filipino and 3.3% are others. Some of the neighbors of the Marshall Islands include Kiribati to the southeast and Nauru to the south, and the Federated States of Micronesia are to the west. And their population again is 42,418. They were under Germany's rule for a while, Japan, United States, and then they became independent in 1979. And fishing and agriculture are some of their main ways that they, some of their main industries there. But again, let me show you the beautiful flag of our friend QB here. Yep. But that, my friends, is the Marshall Islands. So again, study up on it and learn more. Well, it is time now, everybody, to learn our first song here for ukulele class. So I am going to move their flag, but you can see it right here. Yeah, I've got my Hawaii rainbow shirt on. Rainbow Warriors. Yep. But friends, again, let us go to our ukulele class. So find your ukulele. Yeah, this is my dad's. It says Victor Thompson on the back. How about that? So let's check our tuning. Our tuning should be C, G, E, A. String 1, 2, 3, 4. The notes are C, G, E, A. And another way to remember this is my dog has fleas. That's a good way to remember. So, yep, if your instrument sounds like that, you are good. Again, we strum the ukulele with our right hand, just like that. And we use our left hand to put our fingers down on the keyboard here. So that's, again, finger 1, 2, 3, and 4 on our left hand, everybody. All right, so today's song is called The More We Get Together. It's a traditional song. Verse 2 was written by Jim Beloff, the great ukulele artist. But let's take a look at some of our chords. The chords are where we put our fingers on the instrument. So this is a very good song because we only have 2 chords. And we have the C7 chord, and then we have the F chord. So let's take a look at C7, everybody. So you notice, like I said at the top, we have G, C, E, A are the names of the notes. String 1, 2, 3, 4. And the first finger is on fret 1. So each of these sections is fret 1, 2, 3, and 4. There are 4 sections there on the instrument. So let's take a look at our instrument. Again, our first finger goes on string 4, fret number 1. So 1, 2, 3, and 4, the 4 frets. Here we go. Good. You just strummed C7. Good. That is the C7 chord. And we have one more, and that is the F chord. Okay, so look at that. First finger is on string 3, and then our second finger is on string 1. So again, first finger, string 3, second is on string number 1, everybody. Okay, so let's try it. First finger, string 3, second finger, string 1. Yeah, it's a little harder, 2 fingers. Perfect. So let us strum along on this song. So the introduction to the song goes like this. So take a look at your music. So we have F, 2, 3, C7, 2, 3, F, 2, 3, C7, 2, 3. So you notice by each chord there's a number. So F3 means we strum it 3 times, and C7 means we strum it 3 times. In the song, there's a couple times you'll be strumming F 6 times, but most of the time it's 3. Take a look at the very end where it says end. Okay, so we have F, 2, 3, C7, 2, 3, F, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, F, C7, F, 2, 3, and 1. All right, so we just go single strum on the end. That's how we end it. Okay, everybody. So get ready, and we are going to do this. Okay, everybody. So again, we have the more we get together. We'll do the introduction, verse 1, and then verse 2. Okay. Now I'm going to make a note. Let's bring this back next week too, so we can review this, everybody. All right, Mr. QB. Again, for the Marshall Islands, we will do this song. Okay, here we go. We have F, 2, 3, C7, 2, 3, F, C7. Let's sing. The more we get together, the more we get together, the happier we'll be. For your friends are my friends, and my friends are your friends. The more we get together, the happier we'll be. Verse 2. Let's play the ukulele. Let's all play it daily. The more we play it daily, the happier we'll be. When I oop and you oop and we oop and they oop, the more we play it daily, the happier we'll be. Ending F, C7, F, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, F, C7, F, 2, 3, and 4. All right, good job, everybody. You did it. You did it. All right. Well, excellent work. And again, we'll bring this back next week and we can work on it one more time. Okay. Well, as you know, friends, this is a self care program too. So we're going to be doing some self care today. Yeah, one way to self care is to get enough rest. I'm dying right now. Well, I had to pick up my daughter and my wife. They went to watch a nice movie about Tron there in Hollywood. So I had to pick them up at the train station here in not too far from me in Long Beach, but they took it into LA. And then I had to pick them up late, like I thought it was 10 o'clock. It was closer to 12 o'clock p.m. So I was dying. And then my wife had kind of a minor surgery today for her eye. So we had to take her at 5 in the morning. So I am falling asleep. But anyway, one part of self care is to get enough rest. Okay. But another part of self care has to do with mentors. So this is the time of our show. We'd like everybody to kind of stretch out, everybody. Yep, so get nice and stretched. And then take some nice deep breaths into the stomach. Breathe in and out. In again and out. Yeah, so just keep stretching and breathing while I read the following to you. This is about mentors. Everyone has a mentor, someone who has been there and done that. Could be our friends, our teachers, our neighbors, people you work with, a lot of people. Mentors take you under their wings, a wing, and they guide you in both personal and professional situations. So think about who has been a good mentor in my life and what are some things that I learned from them. Yes, my father was truly a mentor in education, in the ethic of work, and in ignoring the naysayers. He didn't say a lot, but when he spoke, the folks listened. Yeah, mentor. But like I said, this is Pop's ukulele. And I want to play one of his favorite songs. It is called the Coconut Song. Now, the good news, this is in F and C7. So you can play along. We're going to be doing F, 2, 3, 4, C7, 2, 3, 4, then F, 2, 3, 4, C7, 4. Now, when I get to the word coconut, that's the hard part because I'm going to be doing the advanced strum. We're going to go like this: 1 and 2 and 1, 2 and 3, 4. 1 and 2, 1, 2 and 3, 4. 1 and 2, 1, 2 and 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 1, 2 and 3, 4. So if you don't want to do that, everybody, just go 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? The ending of this song goes F, F, F. That is the ending. F, F, F. That is the ending. F, F, F. One more time. F, F, F. So like I said, I'm going to play the song for you, but you can feel free to play along, everybody. It's the coconut song. This comes from a group called Fetu e Lima, the Five Stars, a Samoan group. And it talks about the coconut. And it talks about the rice and the taro. Yeah, taro is very good. Ooh, tastes very good if you put coconut milk on the taro. Ooh, that's good. All right, everybody, here we go. All right, Pop, here's your song. C7, F, C7. Here's the advanced strum. 1 and 2 and 1, 2 and 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 1, 2, 4, 4. Coconut, 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 coconut. He say every morning when I wake up, I drink coconut. Every evening before I sleep, I drink my coconut. Advanced drum, coconut, 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 coconut. He say my mama, she cooks rice with the coconut. 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 2, 3, 4. My auntie, she cooks taro with the coconut. 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. Advanced drum, coconut, 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 coconut. He say coconut, 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 coconut. Hey, you did it. Again, that was my pop's favorite song there. Let me see. We have 1 zillion. I hope I pronounced that correctly, but aloha to you, 1 zillion. And yes, that was the coconut song, which is one of my father's favorites. Yeah. This is my dad's ukulele. Yeah, there's his name on the back. Yeah, Pop's been gone over 30 plus years, but we always remember him when we play the ukulele. All right, well, we've got another thing I want to share with you right now, everybody. So, this is part 2 of our self care talanoa. Talanoa means in Samoan. Yeah, thank you so much, sir. Yeah, appreciate it. Um, yeah, what talanoa means, it means a talk story or chat. So, this is part 2 of our self care talanoa. So, let me share a couple things with you. So, hang in there. And then I'm going to do a few announcements for our school talk after that, and we'll do another song. So hang in there, a little bit of talk story here, but we won't do it too much. All right. Well, friends, we've been working on our self care tips. So here is the last one I wanted to share with you today. So, one thing I'd like you all to consider doing is to have a gratitude list. You say, what does that mean? Well, just make a note of things that you are grateful for. So let me tell you, give you some ideas. The one person put down they like a nice meal. Yeah, that's a good thing to be grateful for. They also said they enjoy dancing. Yes, and dancing is another way to address stress and anxiety. Also, they like singing. Yep, music really helps a lot. And aloha to Fruzen forever. Always good to see you too. And then another thing that we can be grateful for is there are a number of what we call relaxation techniques. And I'm going to share some of those with you here in a second. Okay. But again, this part of our program is for self care. So always make sure you remember our chart here. And on the chart, we have our levels of stress, the green, yellow, orange, and red. So do your very best, everybody, to be in the green and the yellow because orange and red is very dangerous. And you may need to call the 988 number to get some help. But yes, yeah, thank you so much, Cruiser Forever. Yes, you're right. Poe likes that. Yep, good old Poe. Amazing animal. But yep, take a look at your stress levels. But here's some more ways I wanted to share with you, everybody. So we can do what we call take a break. And friends, Frusen of Forever just shared one to pet a furry creature or to sing to the creature. Yeah, yep, yeah. So, yeah, you're right, Cillian. Do your very best to be in the green and the yellow because green means that you are confident and ready. Yellow means that you are tense and worried, but yeah, we all have some tension and worry sometimes, so that's probably normal. All right. So I did mention pet a furry creature is one thing. Another one is to take a break. Could be a coffee break or other kind of break. And then another idea is to view some art. So take a look at some art. That always helps you to kind of relax too. So again, this is from our chart, 50 ways to take a break. Yeah, you can never overdo the breaks. All right, everybody. Well, as we said, it's good to take a break and play some music. So let me do that for you. And today we were talking about nature there with Poe. So this is a song that we've done this before, and it's a song that talks about, again, the three little birds. Okay, by Bob Marley. Here we go. Don't worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing is gonna be alright. Sing and don't worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing is gonna be alright. Rise up this morning, smile with the rising sun. Three little birds, each by my doorstep, singing sweet songs of melodies pure and true. This is my message to you. Don't worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing is gonna be alright. Sing and don't worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing is gonna be alright. Don't worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing is gonna be alright. Sing and don't worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing is gonna be alright. All right, everybody, everything is gonna be all right. So keep hanging in there. And thank you, 1 zillion, because yes, everything is gonna be all right. Yep, and thank you. We do try to practice ukulele a lot. So well, let us now. Let me move my background to the Marshall Islands again for my friend QB. But I am going to share something with you, so try to hang in there. I've got a few announcements from our sponsor. Sometimes the people don't like the announcement, but hang in there. I'm going to share my screen and then going to take a look at a few things, and then we're going to wrap up with our final Aloha song. All right, but the first thing I wanted to share with you, let me see. All right, so this is our School Talk Story portion of the program. Okay, here we go. So this is again the N Pine Facebook group. Now there's If you have time, we had our big concert on Tuesday night. It was our October Ohana night, and we had a great time. We had 4 musicians, including Robert here from Canada, joined us. And we had Wilma and Alex, and we had a great group there in the audience. It was good to meet our friend Jamie, a young girl from the 4th grade. She was singing. So take a look at that. I'll be talking about this in a minute, but this is our annual education conference at Morse High School in San Diego, so I'll come back to that in a minute. And then those in the Los Angeles area on October the 18th, we do have, again, this lecture. It is called Our Bodies Are Memories of Our Bodies. So that'll be very interesting at the Pacific Island Ethnic Art Museum in Long Beach. You need to RSVP this week. Let me see, that was last week, but let me see if this will work. Let me show you. This is the N Pine e-news. So again, we just had our Krispy Kreme and 100X fundraiser made over $1,000. So thanks to everybody. I'll talk about the conference here in a second. Again, here's some information about immigration. Very difficult out there right now. So yeah, I talked about Ohana Night. We did celebrate Hispanic Heritage Month. Here's some more information from our community health news. So please take a look at that. And let me see. Announcements. We had some new members join us up, and so you can read about their names here. Also, time to apply for the FAFSA, the Free Application for Federal Student Aid. We do have one birthday here, so let me share that with everybody, okay? Yep, we've got a birthday. So that is Diane Du Bois. So let me find our birthday song. Diane Du Bois is the former mayor of the city of Lakewood, where I live, okay? Okay, I'm going to have to move the marshals here so you can see this better. Okay, everybody, let's do our birthday song for Diane. Happy birthday. Okay, happy birthday to Diane. All right, one last thing I wanted to share with you, and then we're going to do our final Aloha song, everybody. But wanted to take a look at N Pine's website. So one more share here, so hang in there, everybody. Okay. So again, you can read a lot more about our organization here. Let me see. In the news, I want you to take a look at that. These are all of our, what we call our Aloha school leaders. So you can come here and there's a link, and then they were part of our program here. So take a look and they will share with you what we can do to have Aloha in our schools. We need that, yeah. Let me see. I want you to take a look at this too when you have time. These are all of our generous business partners who help to support us. So take a look at that too. Yep, a lot of good folks that support us here. Yeah. All right, even good restaurants. Okay. And then let me see. I went through that. I think we've done all that. More information from our community health resource page. Take a look here. Here's where you can make a donation to our organization. We've got PayPal and Zelle. But take a look at this link for Melaleuca. If you order one of their wellness products, N Pine will again get a percentage of that. And here's a new one. We have the N Pine merch. So you click on here and you can order an N Pine t-shirt in many colors. Yeah, we got green, and red. Yeah, a lot of different colors there. Orange. All right, everybody. So again, that is your big commercial there. But the last thing, come down here, it talks about joining us for the 24th Annual Education Conference. So this will be our talk story for today. And again, this is our 24th annual conference. It will be at Morse High School in San Diego, California. Registration is coming up ending next week. But please register, even if you're not in San Diego, you can join us virtually on Zoom. But we're going to start off. We have a dinner for our educators, school board members, and others. And then our annual conference starts. We will have a career, college, and resource fair. We're going to have some sessions for the teachers and educators, sessions for students. We have Chamorro dance. We also have Maori dance. We have a session called Waves of Change by Anjani Varma from Stanford University. Then we'll be eating lunch, and then we'll have our closing session with a keynote panel of educators, all from the Pacific Islander community. But thank you to all of our major sponsors. These are all the universities and colleges and others coming from for our college career and resource fair. Our prize sponsors. We're going to have a nice raffle for all the students. And then finally, these are all the students that are going to be recognized at our conference, and also educators, community members, and counselors. So if you're going to come down, check out here. You can get your hotel here, but register today on Eventbrite. If you've already registered, please take a survey, and then we can still use sponsors or career fair individuals to join us. So again, thank you so much for that. That was a long talk story, but but anyway, good. But thank you. But friends, that's it for all of our announcements. And again, the good news is we will be back here at this same channel next week at 12 p.m. Pacific time. And mahalo to all of you for your support. So again, we'll be back here at 12 p.m. Pacific time next week. In 2 weeks, it's going to be our ukulele class at the Ohana Hawaiian Barbecue in the city of Lakewood. So if you're in the Los Angeles area, come and join us, and we will be playing some music together. But let me just share with you. Again, this is the beautiful flag of the Marshall Islands. Yep, hope everybody likes it. Our friend QB comes from there. And then this is, again, a picture of the beautiful Marshall Islands. But let me get out our final Aloha song. So in the Marshall Islands, they say hello, they say Iokwe, and then they say goodbye, they say Iokwe. Interesting, kind of like Aloha in Hawaii. They also say Aloha. But I'll also be saying some other words in a lot of our other islander languages, everybody. So here we go. 5, 6, here we go. Aloha from Hawaii. Ta-ta from Vanuatu. Okimiu from the Solomon Islands. Adios from the Mariana Islands, Guam. Aloha from the King of Tonga. Airera from the Cook Islands. Airera from New Zealand. Aotearoa. Goodbye from Papua New Guinea. Iokwe from the Marshall Islands. Me'ikun from Palau. Mothe from Fiji. Nana from Tahiti. And Tofa from Tuvalu and the islands of Samoa. So as Wansiliana says, Iokwe to everybody out there through our friends in the Marshall Islands. And it has been a pleasure to spend some time with you. And everybody, as you know, aloha means hello, goodbye. It also means love. So we have some strange things happening in the world. So please do us a favor. Take some aloha to the world, please. But thank you so much, Wansilian. Thank you, Frusen Forever, and all of our friends. And again, aloha to all of you. Take care.